What's cracking, cousin? It's your favorite cousin, Can here at the Lighthouse. This is the Divine Feminine headquarters, and yes, this is your favorite cousin, Can from the YouTube channel, Can Be the Light. I know many of you are like, Can, where you been? What's been going on? Well, I took 3 years off from work to work on myself, so no relationship, no job, no business, no nothing, just strictly working on myself, and I have been guided to come back and help a powerful community of women that are deciding to do the same thing, no longer working hard, releasing all toxicity from your life, and connecting to your true divine feminine identity. I will be here every week, every Monday, with spiritual guidance for you ladies. I'm so excited to work with you, and congratulations to the new you. Hey cousin, it's your favorite cousin Can here at the Lighthouse Women's Wellness Center. Okay, so today we are going to be talking about forgiveness and the pain that comes with forgiveness. We are taught to forgive. Of course, Spirit teaches us to forgive, and within us, we know that we have to forgive in order to keep going and to be strong and to be able to live a happy and peaceful life and to keep your own sanity. We have to forgive. So we know that it's important for us to do that. Of course, I always say we have free will, right? We have free will. You can choose whatever you want. But for those of us that are on the path, those of us that are on the spiritual path, growing, evolving, healing, and becoming the greatest version of ourselves, then we do not allow things on our path to deter us from becoming the greatest version of ourselves, because our purpose is greater. Sometimes we know it, sometimes we don't, because on the path, you don't always know everything. You just know internally that you just can't give up. And Spirit will reveal things to you as you need to know them. So today I have been guided to have a conversation with you about forgiveness because it is so important for you to get to your next level. I am dealing with this right now. You already know, I told you, your favorite cousin Can, baby, I'm locked in with you. I'm not here above you, I'm right beside you. Okay, I am here with you, and I don't even like it. You'll see in the comments that when people thank me, I always say it's Spirit, because it's always thanks to Spirit. It's always thanks to our Creator. It's never thanks to me. I am not anything other than a reflection of the Creator. I am just like you. Okay, you're a reflection of the Creator too, and my victories are your victories, and it all of the honor and all of the praise and thanks and everything belongs to Spirit, because without Spirit, I would not have the awareness. I would not have the ability to go and to overcome or to be the person that I am. So that's why I always say, I appreciate people thanking me for being there and being inspirational and everything. But let me tell you, it's not me, all right? There is the Spirit that lives in us. And when we allow the Spirit to come in and to move through us freely, then we're able to do things that we would not be able to do in our own natural body with our own mind. And I've just submitted to that because it's my purpose. It's not even my choice. I say the path chooses you, baby. So, people who say that they're chosen or the elect, we are not special people. We were just created to do something special. All right. That's it. That's all. We're not better than anybody else. We are just created to do something different at this time. And that's all it is to it. Okay. So let me go back to what I was saying. I am working through forgiveness right now, cousin. The moon cycles change, and you'll learn once you start getting synced in with the universe. Every time that moon cycle change, baby, you're going to change. Some things are going to be coming up out of the darkness. It's going to be revealed in the new moon, and then it's going to be removed. That's how it goes, okay? So we're coming upon a new moon right now, okay? And listen, it don't matter when you hear this, all right? Just know this is how it goes, all right? But we're coming upon a new moon, and it's Scorpio season. And baby, I think we all are going through a dark night of the soul right now. I honestly believe that we all are being tested and tried because it's just time for us to move on and it's time for us to go to that next level. It just is what it is. Now, forgiveness. I have been guided to work on forgiveness because I know that it is time for me to expand and go to the next level, which most of you know it too. It's time for you to go to your next level. If you don't know, it's your time. So I'm going to let you know. This is just a little sidebar. When it's your time to go to the next level, you have to qualify. When it comes to being a spiritually evolved person or becoming the greatest version of yourself, there is no way that you can mask it. There's no way that you can make it look good on the outside. There's no way that you can try to manipulate it. You can't use your brain power, your mind power, your mama power, prayers, none of that, okay? You have to literally change your energy and your vibration in order for you to be evolved. That's how it works. So if you are holding on to unforgiveness, that is a low vibration, or it will keep you at a low vibration. And it's okay for us to live like that for a certain period of time because we don't know any better. Okay, we're learning. So it's okay for us to be that way for a certain period of time, but then there comes a point on your path where you have to address certain things. And you don't have to always address things all at once. And I'm thankful for Spirit for that because, babe, we all will be out of our mind. Some people who try to do that with their mind, they try to ascend with their mind. That's why they go crazy. That's why they go crazy because they're trying to ascend. They're trying to do the ascension, and it doesn't work like that. Okay. Spirit will ascend you from within. All right. That's how it works. So we allow it. That's our job. That's our responsibility to create space and allow it to happen. So, I am learning how to let people in my life. And I don't want to get emotional because, I'm a thug, baby. Y'all already know. Listen, I am the thug of all thugs. All right. No, I'm just like, all right. But I don't really like expressing myself to people. I don't have a hard time with saying how I feel, but I do not like to tell people things that really hit hard and close to me. I think it's a Capricorn thing for sure, but I just don't, because I am always looked at as the type of person that is the leader or someone that people look up to, in my family, my friends, people around me and stuff like that. Everybody always looks to me as someone that they can turn to. So I don't always have someone to go to and vent or have someone to express how I'm feeling and things like that. And Spirit does that for a reason because we as leaders are supposed to go to the divine, to the Most High, to the Spirit, the Creator. We get our assistance from the Spirit, not from people. Even though, of course, people can help you, but our guidance, it comes from Spirit, period. So now I am being guided to open up and start to share how I truly feel. That is very uncomfortable for me because, like I said, I don't do that. And I am learning now through this cycle, and Spirit is bringing itself, of course. I am learning that I am this way because of my past experiences, okay? The things that I've been through in my life, it has caused me to be the type of person that I don't trust people. I don't. Like, I love people. I'll give a person anything. I'll give anybody anything. But me protecting myself, I can't be too vulnerable with people. That's just me. And some people may notice about me because I know I've said it before, but it is what it is, okay? This is just how I have been for years. This is not something that I just started. The way that I have been for a long, 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 long time. I am very selective about the people that are in my life, if any, okay? If any. I'm the type of person, I don't need a lot of company. I don't need nobody to talk to on the phone every day. I don't need a shoulder to cry on. I'm going to get up. I'm going to do what I need to do, and I'm good. I've always been like that. But I'm being guided to create a community. And as a leader, if we're being called to create community, then that means that we not only have to be there for them, but our community also is going to be there for us. And I'm getting emotional because, being a part of the spiritual alignment class and creating the community, I was thinking that was something that I was doing for other people, because everything that I'm guided to do, I'm always guided to do everything for other people. But I never thought that I was creating a community that was going to be a safe place for me. So I feel like now that I have this community, anything that I need to say, I can say to them, and vice versa. They can say whatever they need to say to me. And it's really building relationships with women. And that's something that I've never had. It comes to having like solid friendships, because even though I've been the type to be there for other people, I have not always had women to be receptive of me. It wasn't until I started my YouTube channel that women really started feeling like they really like me, like they really like who I am. But the truth is, in my actual life, my physical life, the same thing that people love about me, or the same thing that women in particular love about me, is the same thing that they hate about me. And that's hard to live with. It's hard to be the type of person that, it's hard to be the type of person that is so giving and loving and nurturing and, supportive of everybody else, and people love that about you. But then when people get into your life, they actually want to destroy you or hurt you or do something to you because of who you are. And so me getting closer to spirit, all roads lead back to spirit. So me getting closer to spirit and getting guidance from within, from our source, the creator of all, guiding me and letting me know, look, you're not going to always be received in the way that you want to be received. Because in my mind, I was thinking like, friendships should be mutual, like how everybody else has friendships, like you for me and me for you, that type of thing, But I've never had that in my life. It's never been that for me. It's never been that for me. It's always been me giving, and other people taking from me. And I got used to that. And I was okay with that, because I felt like, that was what I was supposed to do. And it wasn't until I started to focus on myself that Spirit revealed to me, look, you are not here just to be there for other people. Other people are here to support you too. And for me, that's hard for me to receive. It's hard. It's very hard. And I know why. I know why. And many of you out there, you may have the same story. It's hard for you to receive love from other people, or to open up to other people, or to feel comfortable around other people, because you know that there is something within a person that's going to make them turn on you or not like you, regardless if you do anything or not. You don't even have to do anything. It's just they just turn and switch up. And to me, that's crazy, because I just can't be that way. Like, that's not me. It will never be me. But I can't sit up here and lie and say that doesn't bother me. That bothers me. It bothers me so much. And I have allowed this to bother me so much, to the point to where I have just decided to deal with people when I have to. And if I don't have to deal with people, I just don't deal with them. I deal with my family, but even now I haven't even really been talking to my family. It's just been like me just being by myself. I just want to be by myself. So when people are looking for me, they're like, Ken, where are you at? We want you to record. We want you to show up. And I'm not trying to be mean or nothing like that. I have to focus on myself. And it's not like I don't care about other people. It's just not the top priority for me to show up for other people, because I've done that for so long. And so I'm here with a message to tell you, and I'm sharing my story with you because this is what I need to do, okay? But I'm here to tell you that if you are always there for other people and you do not have people there to support you, then you are being guided to be by yourself for a reason. And you are going to attract a better group of people once you learn how to be there for yourself. Once you learn to acknowledge how you feel. If people in your life have hurt you, I don't care who it is, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your friend, your mama, your daddy, if they have let you down, it's okay for you to say, you let me down, for me, I just felt like for so long, I just did not want to hurt people's feelings. Like, I don't want to say how they truly make me feel or how they made me feel. I could just brush over that. I'll just blow by that like it's not a big deal for me. I keep going. But then you get to a point in this journey where Spirit's like, no, you need to deal with that. You need to acknowledge the fact that these people have hurt you. These people have made you feel like you are less than. You need to acknowledge that, and you need to stand on that. I'll even say, like, with some family members, I've always been the type of person that if anybody need me or call me, no questions asked. I'm pulling up what you need, what we doing. I always been like that. But when it comes to like certain family members, it wasn't like that for me. When I needed it the most, it wasn't like that for me, like me being close to certain family members, until other people started to say, oh yeah, we like Ken, we love Ken. That everybody's seeing all over the internet, like, oh, everybody love Ken. Okay, well, we love Ken too. But what about all the years when everybody didn't like me? You know what I'm saying? Well, all the years when I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to Thanksgiving dinner. I'm not going to Christmas dinner. I'm not going around y'all because I don't like the way y'all treat me. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go do our own thing. Me and my children, we're going to go do our own thing because I'm not getting ready to deal with all this. And then, you know, when my life started to change, then everybody's just like, oh, yeah, we cool, right? And then I just got to be like, oh, yeah, we cool. And my heart being the way that it is, it's like, okay, all right, yeah, we cool, right? But then Spirit's like, no. You're not. You're not. And it's not okay for you to bury your feelings and say that you are okay when you're not okay. That's not okay. And we got to be real with ourselves. If we really want to talk about forgiveness, we got to have a new topic. Like, we got to get to the bottom of this discussion. Because a lot of people just regurgitating the same thing over and over again. Yes, we know that we need to forgive and these type of things. But I'm here to tell you, forgiveness is not kind. You can't be kind to people when you are forgiving. You got to cut people off. And that's what people are not talking about. People are saying, oh, you need to forgive and forgiveness is for you and da-da-da-da-da. We done heard that a million times. Yes, forgiveness is for you, but you got to understand that by you deciding to forgive people, that also comes with a sword. You're going to have to cut some people off that you love because of how they've done you in the past. And if you want to go to your next level, you need to understand that just because you feel like they did that to you in your past, they not like that right now, you go ahead and go up to your next level and see how much they love you. See how much they love you. We see it happen all the time. People become these great big personalities or become great big moguls or running their own empires or doing whatever they're doing, but then they have family members to betray them, or they have a friend that's close to them and betray them. But a lot of times you already know that this person is not trustworthy. You know it because Spirit's going to already reveal it to you about the people that's in your life. But you decide, nah, these my people, this my this, my that, this my that, my this, and you go ahead and take them up to your next level with you, and you feel like you got to have people that are close to you or that you're familiar with to stay with you at the top, and then they end up helping you to destroy everything that you built. And you have to ask yourself, is that what you want? Is that what you want? And I don't even care if it's your parents. Spirit don't care nothing about your parents being your parents. You have to be real. You have to be honest with yourself. Would you trust your parent to be there and to protect you and nurture you in the way that you need to be nurtured? Are they giving you what you need? Sometimes we're just like, oh, this is my parent. I got to be loyal to my parent. But then when you need your parent to show up for you, or you feeling some type of way, then it's like, oh, well, that's just how my parent is. They just like that. No, you don't have to tolerate that. I'm just telling you, you don't have to tolerate it. You can tolerate it, but you don't have to. And if you ever want to get to the bottom of your healing, you're going to have to use that sword at some point. You're going to have to do it. Because if it hurts you to keep even a parent in your life and they just keep disappointing you, you don't need to be mad at them. Don't be upset with them because that's who they are. They're showing you this is who I am. We, in our minds, we want people to be different from who they really are. Observe your parent and see who your parent truly is. And then you deal with them accordingly. That's how you love yourself. Okay? And that's how you're able to forgive, because you're able to see the person for who they truly are. They don't have on the mask. You take the mask off of them. You take the title off of them. And you see, how is this person making me feel? How do they make me feel? How have they made me feel in the past? Have they been somebody that I can really count on? Or am I just telling myself that this is a person that I can count on, knowing that they're not? We can be in a delusion in our own mind. I'm telling you the truth. Because we put the title on a person. You say, oh, this is my best friend. It's been my best friend for years. Just because it's been your best friend for years, it don't mean that that's the best friend that you can get. There are other people in the world that can be a better friend for you. But if you're holding on to this best friend that you say, oh, this is my best friend, okay, well, that's going to be your best friend. You're not going to get a friend better than that. But if you say, you know what, you've been my best friend up until this point. I am growing. I want a better best friend. Then you have to release the old best friend in order to make space for the new best friend. That's how this works. Energy is what the energy is. So if we say that we want new people in our life, we want better partnerships, we want better relationships, but we are not willing to let go of the people that are hurting us or that have hurt us or that have betrayed us or disappointed us, then energetically, Spirit only knows what your energy is. You don't want what you say you want. If you're in a relationship with a person and this person is not what you want, you know they're not what you want because Spirit's going to reveal it to you. We always know. Like I said, we can put these blinders on and we can say, oh no, this is my person. I know we've been together. We have so much history, or there's so much hope for the future, or this person is beautiful, or he has money, or this or that, or whatever it is. Okay. We can tell ourselves whatever, but your soul is going to tell you what you need. You're going to feel it in your soul. That's why people say when they meet their wife or they meet their husband, they know it's them. They don't need to even go on 50 dates. They don't need to be engaged for 2 years. No, there are people in this world, when they met their spouse, their person, their partner, they knew it was them right off the bat because their soul was like, boop, that's what you need right there. That's them. That's them. And they stay together for many, many years. But there are people who are holding on to relationships, and I don't know if it's you or not, but I'm just saying, this is what's happening. People are holding on to relationships out of obligation. We have children together. We have this together. We have that together, whatever it is. But you know you don't want to be with this person. You know you don't. But you won't be honest with yourself. See, our inner child is rolling with us through this whole entire experience. You are still the child that you used to be. You are still that child. The only difference is you're an adult. You have developed. You have grown. But you are still that child. And if that child knows that it cannot trust you, if that child knows that you are not going to protect them, then you don't have that healthy little child inside of you. You got a scared child inside of you that don't know what you're going to do to them or what you're going to allow to have happen to them. I'm telling you. So if people want to know how I'm so happy, it's because I take care of that little can inside of me. I don't play. Now, there was a time when I didn't used to do it because I didn't have the awareness. We all start off there. Nobody has the awareness at first, but when you know better, you do better. When you know you need to do certain things, you protect yourself and protect your inner child. Remember, we are reparenting ourselves. We are learning to reparent ourselves. So as we learn to reparent ourselves, then that means that we don't only make the best decisions for everybody else. We make the best decisions for ourselves, because out of the heart flows everything else. So if we're hurting in our heart, if we truly are hurting inside, but we're carrying that and holding on to that, then how effective can we be helping other people? We can only go so far with that. So for all of you out there that have a great big purpose, and you know you got a great big purpose, and Spirit is guiding you to isolate yourself, or guiding you to disconnect from people, or guiding you towards these dark nights of the soul where you got to go down into the depth of the closet of your life, okay? You got to go down into the basement, the darkness of the basement of your life, and start digging down there and start pulling things out. It's because it needs to be cleansed. It's time. It's time. Because the leaders of today are authentic, and people will be able to pick it up. Trust me. This is the reason why people are looking at the leaders of today, the celebrity and the politician, the whoever you say you are, trying to lead people. Oh, people can see straight through you, because we all are on this vibration where it's like we can sense if somebody's not authentic. We can sense it. So that's why if you say that you're connecting to spirit and you rolling with the Most High, baby, you got to be qualified. You have to be doing what it is that you need to do, not just talking it, not making it look good. You have to be willing to go in the dark and do what you need to do. You can't be afraid of the dark. But that's the reason why a lot of people are afraid of the spiritual path. I understand why people don't really want to deal with occult things and things like that. I get it. Because when you have to go into the darkness, baby, serious down here. I even heard somebody say before, like, everybody is not meant to do shadow work. And I honestly believe that if you are not willing to do your shadow work or go into the shadows, your darkness, and figure out that other aspect of who you are, then you'll be back again, okay? You'll be back again, or, you'll just be like a person that's here existing. You will not evolve. You will not evolve. You cannot go into the light without going through the darkness. It doesn't work like that. You have to go through the darkness. Just like when people want to ascend, you have to go through levels of heaven, levels of spiritual growth. It's levels to this. Like they say, it's levels to this, because it truly is levels to this. You don't just shoot up to the top. No, you got to go through some things. You really do. And when it comes to forgiveness, yes, I want to tell you that everything has a reason for being, okay? The reason why you went through the things that you went through, it all brought you back to spirit. Everything. It brought you back to yourself. It helped you to see yourself. It helped you to get a greater connection to spirit. It got you to the point to where you're fed up, you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. All of that was necessary, okay? All of it is. And spirit knows that. So that's why we have to have that time and space to grow. So there's no judgment on the path. You never judge yourself. You never judge other people, because we're all at different levels. So the things that you were doing when you didn't know any better, you didn't know any better. So you would do what what anybody would do when you don't know any better. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we don't judge ourselves. But when you know better, when spirit reveals things to you, then you are able to make an informed decision. But until spirit enlightens you, you're just on the path learning. You're just on the path experiencing things. And remember, we're just here to make observations and adjustments. That's it. And then we grow. You make observations, you make adjustments, and then you grow. That's it. People get stuck on the path because they don't make adjustments. They can make the observation. You can know what to do. You can know the truth. That's why knowledge is not enough. You have to have wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. That's enlightenment. When you're able to have wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, when you understand something, then you know, okay, I need to do something different. But just knowing you need to do something different, that's great. That's why, I'm not against anybody who have a whole library and they read a bunch of books and stuff like that. It's great. Pile your head up with all the information you want to. But it doesn't mean anything on the spiritual path, because spirit is going to teach you from within. It's going to come from within. And a lot of people wonder why they can't touch the inner mystery of other people. It's because what they have in them and what they know, it doesn't come from another person. Books are written by people. Even religious texts and things like that, they've all been altered by somebody. But when you have a great connection to the source, you know things that other people don't know. You're able to work through your challenges and the things that you go through in life. You're able to work through them with ease and with peace, because you're not doing it on your own. You're not doing it because of a book. You're not trying to make this so structured. No, because spirit is a flow. Okay? Spirit flows. And you do what you're guided to do when you're guided to do it. If you need to go to a book for a reference, the spirit will probably give you a few lines. I'm just going to be honest. You don't need to sit there and read a whole book, not unless you feel like you need to. I mean, you can. But spirit can give you information and give you insight about something, and it's not in a book. You'll never find it in the book. But we're supposed to be adding to the newness and the greatness of the new earth, okay? We're supposed to be adding to this world and making this world better. So if we're always going back in history or going to a book or going to somebody else to hear their insight and what they feel and what they think, then we're not adding on to the conversation, and we're not actually evolving as humanity, because all we're doing is just repeating, reciting. No, we have to have people that are connected to spirit so that we can continue to evolve. People that are doing things that are evolving humanity. These people are connected to the spiritual realm in a way that most people are not. Now, what they're connected to, that's different, okay? And their agendas and their motive, that's different. But for those of us that are the reflection in the spiritual goodness here on this planet, we have to be connected to the goodness of spirit in order to manifest and create a new world. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. And forgiveness is so important because we have to see the picture, see the big picture. You know, I always say you have to zoom out. And I even have to tell myself that you got to zoom out. You can't just focus in so harshly on the things that people have done to you and your experiences that you're not able to zoom out and see things from a higher perspective. You're able to see why they happened. You're able to see what you've learned and how you've developed because of the experience. It's not always rainbows in this world. Okay, we've been taught that since we were young children that, you know, the world is like a fantasy type of situation, and it's not. It's nothing like that. Now, you can fantasize in your head, you can manifest in your head your fantasies and all that type of stuff. You do all that in your head, but I'm here to let you know, in reality, it's tough. It's hard. It is very hard being here on this planet. For now, it's very challenging, and we have to be able to help each other up, which means that we got to get up. You know, we have to get over the things that we've been through. And that includes me too. I'm always telling myself that all the time, you know, and I give myself time to just be like this week. I already told you I get in my mode where I feel like I just really don't want to be bothered. I don't. I'll sit here or lay here and get my little snacks or whatever. Watch YouTube or watch whatever I'm watching on TikTok, put that up, work on whatever I'm working on. Like I just finished working on another workbook, and I just finished doing some other things and journaling and all this other type of stuff, you know. I'll do my own thing. I'll be in my own world. And then when I get ready to come back out, then I come back out, and then I go back in my space. So I believe that this is the end of that lifestyle for me. And it's okay, because I've had cycles where, you know, I've been out, you know, I was outside. So I can do either or, you know, but being in the house and focusing on myself and really connecting to spirit in this way, I never thought I would have the freedom to be able to say, I don't have anywhere to go, I don't have anything to do. I can wake up every day and choose what I want to do or what I don't want to do. And spirit gives us that freedom, that peace to be able to do that. Not a lot of people can say they have that type of wealth where they can just do whatever they want to do. It's different. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for that because that's love. You know, that is love. And I believe that, you know, spirit is really trying to put a lot of us in the position to be able to experience this type of love. And I just pray that you all will receive it whenever it comes your way, whenever you're being guided to go somewhere, move somewhere. Y'all know I relocated here to Atlanta, Georgia, from my hometown, Kansas City, Missouri. And it was the greatest experience. Not to say it has been the easiest experience, because there's been a lot of soul searching and work that I've been doing on myself for years here. But this is the best place to do it because being in the South is just a different type of energy down here. I'm surrounded by trees and I'm really out of the way, and I'm thankful and grateful to be at the place where I am right now. But I know that, you know, I'm going back out again. And that's fine. You know, I don't mind being around people. I actually, listen, people know I'm the life of the party when I come around, okay? But when I go home, it's like, it's like, yeah, don't nobody got my number. Like, who was that girl who came over? She was too fun. We had too much fun. We was laughing and talking. They don't even know who I am. Maybe I'll disappear and slide up out of there. They don't know. But that's how I am, you know? That's how I am. But I'm learning that, okay, you know, you have to have community. You have to have people that are able to communicate with you. They're able to contact you. They're close to you. So if you are the type of person that, you know, you want to be by yourself or you've been guided to be by yourself, I made a TikTok the other day and I said, listen, introverts, get y'all a good pair of sunglasses because we coming out, baby. Okay, Spirit is pushing us out of our comfort zone. And it's real, okay? It's real, but it's time. It's just time for us to get to that level. And no matter what phase you're at, because there are those of you who are just now going into the introverted state. Is it introverted? Anyway, it's going to be today. But anyway, there's some of you that are going into your phase of being an introvert, and everything could be taken away from you. And I don't want you to be shocked or surprised or feel like you're on the wrong path because things are falling apart or people are falling away. That's just a part of the growth journey. That's just a part of it. And it's almost like you're going into the womb. So if you know anything about childbirth, when a baby is inside of the womb, there's nobody in there. All right. It's darkness, it's the baby, and it's the womb. That's it. So when we are on our spiritual journey, there is a time when you will be called into the womb of Mother Earth. Somewhere you'll have your little spot where it'll just be you and spirit for some time. But you will be developing and you will be growing and you will be getting guidance and you will be transforming, not even because you're doing it. You're just building this relationship with the Spirit of all, and you will learn that you are safe. And that's the biggest thing for people like me that have been betrayed. You are safe in this world. And that's hard to receive, even just saying that I'm safe. Like, nobody can really hurt me. Nobody can really hurt me because even the things that I've been through in my life, it never really hurt me. It may have detoured me a little bit, you know. It may have caused me to be, you know, a little bit uncomfortable, but it never hurt me. It never stopped me. I still am who I'm supposed to be, you know. So I just want to give you that. I want to let you know that you are safe. And even though the world will do whatever it's going to do, you will always have protection. You will always be safe. And you will always be loved by the Spirit of love that loves you more than any person that could ever love you. I'm telling you what I know. When you experience the love of Spirit, it's a different ball game. And then you can authentically love others because you know that you have the Spirit of love within you. And now you can allow that spirit to flow. Now it's not you trying to be there for other people or you know, helping other people out. It's like, no, it's more like Spirit is flowing through you and you're helping other people in a healthy way. Let's say that. Okay, cousin, I love y'all so much. I'm sending y'all so much love. Listen, I'm praying for y'all. Y'all pray for me too, all right? And join us in spiritual alignment class. Y'all know I'm going to say that every time. Join us in spiritual alignment class because I do want you to be a part of my community. I want to get to know you. I want you to get to know who I really am. And I want us to grow together, not just, you know, me helping you to grow and me, you know, being there to assist you. But I want you to be a part of my growth journey too. I want you to see the things that I go through. I want you to, you know, build a relationship with me. And honestly, I feel like any person that feels like they want to lead or they are in the position to lead, let your community see who you are. You show up, be authentic. Don't be afraid to show up sometime with your bonnet on or got your robe on or sometime you ain't perfect. Okay, nobody's perfect, okay? Let people see who you really are because that's what people want. People want to see that you're a regular person. Let people see you eating sometimes. People be acting like they don't eat. Like, you know, like for years, celebrities never used to eat. So when you see a celebrity eating, you're like, oh my God, they eat. Meanwhile, us YouTubers, baby, we be smacking and eating and drinking and doing everything. Real ones, you know what I'm saying? So if you're in a position to lead people, just be yourself. That's what people want. Be yourself, and then you will enjoy the journey. You will enjoy it because it's not so stressful. You don't have to be so perfect. There is no perfection other than the perfection that we are with spirit. That's it. When the Bible talks about being perfect, you'll never be perfect in your human body, but connected to spirit, you will be perfect. All right, cousin, I love y'all tremendously. I will see y'all over at Spiritual Alignment class. I can't wait to work with y'all. And I will see y'all at the top. You know how they say that? I'll see you at the top. Because, baby, I'm climbing up to the top. And I'm telling you, I'm going to be the greatest version of myself because that's what I came here to do. That's who I came here to be. And I don't just want to inspire. I want to see women around me breaking down those strongholds and conquering these dark forces that are behind the scenes. All right, because they're there. Okay, but I'll tell you this, and it's just a little sidebar. Anytime people are talking about dark forces behind the scene, negative entities and stuff like that, when they manifest in your life, it's only because either they have a gateway, you opened a gateway, which means that you are on a low frequency, or it is a reflection of the darkness that is within you. And that's the scary part. A lot of people don't want to admit that. A lot of people will blame the dark forces and say, oh, they're the ones who's causing problems and trouble in my life. But 9 times out of 10, the dark force that is revealing itself to you or showing up in the form of somebody doing something hurtful to you or whatever it is, it's because, you could be doing that to yourself in some type of way. I'm just saying, but we'll talk about it later. All right, cousin, I love you so much, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.